Let's try this. It worked. So you want to play Devil May Cry Peak of Combat using your controller and you don't know how to? Let me teach you how. What is up? My name is JohnFDong, and in this video, I will teach you on how you can use your game controller in playing Devil May Cry Peak of Combat in your PC. So you're going to be needing, of course, a controller. For this tutorial, I'm using a DS4 controller or the PS4 controller, and you can also use your Xbox controller. I don't know if that works with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller and other third-party controllers as well, but you may follow the same steps that I will be doing in this video. So please make sure that you stay tuned until the end so you guys can play Devil May Cry Peak of Combat using your controller. Let's do this. Okay, so here we are with our desktop. So as you can see right now, it's Devil May Cry Peak of Combat for the PC. Yes, we're going to be needing an Android emulator, and the one that I recommend with you is the BlueStacks. I have already tested it. It's very optimized, and it allows me to use my controller in playing the game. By the way, I made a tutorial on how you can download Devil May Cry Peak of Combat in any region. You can just go to my YouTube channel and watch that first before proceeding in this video. Next, we were going to be needing this software called DS4 Windows. You can find all the links down there in the description to all these websites that I have shown you in this part. Now let's focus here in DS4 Windows. As you can see, there's version 3.3.3. In order for you to download and run this latest version of the DS4 Windows, you have to also download .NET 8 Desktop Runtime. And along with that, go here in the assets, choose the installer version rather than the compiled or the zip version. So it will install directly in your machine, and it installs all the drivers necessary in order for your controller to work in your PC. Now after the installation, open your DS4 Windows. In some instance, the DS4 window does not show in your screen. Just do the following. Head over to your taskbar, click on this icon, and double-click your DS4 Windows. Now that will show your DS4 window. Next thing you want to do is to grab your controller, plug it in your PC. Now there's our controller. It's been detected. It's the DS4 version 2. And right now, I have already made a profile for this. So we're here in our BlueStacks. By the way, I'm assuming that you guys have installed Devil May Cry Peak of Combat through that video tutorial that we did. And if you guys haven't watched that tutorial yet, please make sure you do, as installing Devil May Cry Peak of Combat outside your region requires extra steps in order for that to work. Now here in BlueStacks, let's open Devil May Cry Peak of Combat. Here, I'm assuming that you guys haven't redefined your controls yet. First you want to do here is go to the BlueStacks settings. Just click on this and click settings. Here, let's go to Gamepad. Here, let's make sure that we have enabled our Gamepad detection and our Gamepad input settings into on. Then exit. Now once you're done with that, let's change the game controls. Now to do that, click on the game controls icon, then choose controls editor. By default, this is what you're going to be seeing in your screen right now. Just click on the keyboard and mouse in this part so that you can see the equivalent keyboard controls for that gamepad. Now what we're going to be doing in this step, we will try to replicate all these keyboard and mouse controls into our DS4 Windows so that our controller will act as keyboard in doing those commands. You may pause this part of the video and copy my predefined controls, or you can just set whichever you want to set in these controls. In our DS4 Windows, go to your profiles, click on New. Here, just click Yes, and then choose the output controller that you own. For me, I use a DualShock 4 or DS4, so I'll be choosing DualShock 4. Then hit Apply. Now we're seeing a DS4 here in our DS4 Windows app, while on our background is the BlueStacks running Devil May Cry Peak of Combat and showing the on-screen game controls. Now in order for us to translate all these keyboard and mouse controls from BlueStacks into our gamepads, simply choose on the game control in your DS4 Windows. Let's say triangle. Now I want my triangle to be keyboard I, so I'll be choosing keyboard I in this. Now whenever I press triangle on my gamepad, it automatically translates the letter I in the keyboard, and BlueStacks, our emulator, will read that this triangle is also the same as the I command in these controls. Now let's say for my square control, I'll be putting letter J for that. For my cross, that's letter K. And for my circle, that's L. Now to save these settings, just put in a profile name. Let's say I'll be putting DMC POC. Then just click Save. Now go to Controllers pane, then choose the selected profile that you just created, which is the DMC POC. Now let's get back to the game, and let's try our controls. Now let's try this. So Ultimate Skill, that's L1 in my controller, and that's letter N in my keyboard. I set this L1 into N using DS4 Windows, and let's try this. It worked. Let's try moving. All right. I also added my right stick for the camera. It works. Ooh, look at that. Definitely works, and it feels like it's the Devil May Cry console version. Yeah, that's a Fallen Choir. Let's defeat this maggot. We have another unlocked skill for that. I have already redefined my controls with square. Boom! Look at that, through 3. And then let's combo. Alright, there's gonna be another spawn of demons here. We just have to press L1. Yeah. And just like that, we were able to play Devil May Cry Peak of Combat using our controller. Doesn't matter if you have DS4, Xbox controller. As long as it is being read by DS4 Windows, it will eventually work. And that's it. I hope you guys are having fun playing Devil May Cry Peak of Combat with your controller in your PC. Again, all you need is just a controller, a wired connection for that, the Devil May Cry Peak of Combat running on BlueStacks, DS4 Windows with drivers installed, and just simply followed everything that I did in this video. Now, if you encountered any issues or problems with all those steps that we did in this video, please comment down there in the comments section below so that I can help and assist you on how we can fix that. And also, if you find this video helpful, a thumbs up would be appreciated. And by the way, you can also follow me on my other social media accounts on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and on X. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a single thing that we upload here in our YouTube channel. Oh yeah, end screen, by the way, if you just want to watch my other videos, feel free to click on one of those videos down there. Yeah, see you next time. Dong.